What the heck was that all about?
I'd watch your back, pal. You're a marked man. How marked? Word is there's a $100,000 bounty on your head.
Mr. McMahon, it is absolutely inexcusable that someone would put a price on my champion's head. If he can't compete, Raw loses ratings and revenue.
A full investigation is underway, and I guarantee that we're going to figure out who put the price on your champion's head. In the meantime, I think it would be best for the champ to lay low for a few weeks until this settles down.
What? But that... What I was going to say, is that sounds like a great idea, Mr. McMahon.
This is good old JR Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw.
I know I've said this before, JR, but I truly believe that tonight's Raw is going to go down in the books as one of the best ever.
There's a lot of pride on the line in this match.
Absolutely, JR. These guys aren't just out to win a match. They want to prove that they are the superior athlete.
Tell you, King, I have no idea how these guys could keep going.
I've never seen this kind of intensity in a match, JR. That's it. That's how you bring your opponent down. You've got to focus your attacks and pick your opponent apart. If you take out an arm or a leg, you've got the match half won already.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a true classic in the making.
I wonder how long these two superstars can keep it up.
This is one for the books, King. What a match! More punishment being dealt out by this tenacious superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a true classic in the making.
I wonder how long these two superstars can keep it up.
And a diving headbutt from Chris Benoit.
1, 2, 3.
mercenaries are fighting over who gets the bounty. The champion isn't some animal. He's a human being, damn it.
He's a marked man, JR. I hate to say it, but maybe he is safer on SmackDown.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the SmackDown roster, Raw's own heavyweight champion. I think you'll find out that we do things a little differently on SmackDown. And we're a little tougher than you're used to. For instance, here's something that your old GM didn't have the guts to say. If anyone on this show tries to claim any kind of bounty tonight, they'll be fined $150,000 and suspended for a month. So go and get ready, champ, because tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and Rey Mysterio.
The town that recruited you to play football, Memphis, Tennessee. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside.
Hey, we're bigger than Elvis tonight, Cole. This crowd can't wait.
Well, they're between the ropes and the bell's about to ring.
Yup, too late to back out now.
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
And these guys are really hammering each other. I don't even think this can last.
What a shot!
1, 2. Rope break.
That ref's got a tough job keeping these guys on the up and up.
Rope break. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's very few superstars who can match Chris Benoit's conditioning, technique, and intensity. Oh my God, he's really taking it to him.
The ratings of your main event match last week were off the charts, and I can think of only one way to outdo it. Tonight's main event is a non-title match between you and John Cena. And by the way, I am granting you the honor of representing SmackDown in a very special Survivor Series match this Sunday. After all, you can't defend your title on your own show, and if you're not in the pay-per-view, you won't get paid. Just sign on the dotted line. Thanks, champ. Good luck out there tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Los Angeles, where a sellout crowd is ready for some WWE action. I'm Michael Cole with Taz at ringside.
Yeah, LA, it's always full of the stars, but tonight they're gonna get to see some WWE superstar.
Let me ask you, Taz, when you see a matchup like this, do you wish you were still an active wrestler?
Yeah, this is one of those matches that I would kill to be a part of back in the day.
There's very few superstars who can match Chris Benoit's conditioning, technique, and intensity.
Tell you what, he just got his bell rung on that one.
John Cena's verbal skills are second only to his in-ring abilities. His star is definitely on the rise. What a shot! 1, 2.
Man, Cole, can you believe this match so far?
A perfectly executed move. Superstars hits their finishing move, it's over. Night after night, these WWE superstars continue to amaze their fans. 2. What a shot!
guys are on fire tonight. Oh, that one hurt no matter what you try to do.
One, two, three.
Have you ever seen such an incredible match? I'm amazed either of these super...
That was a hell of a match, champ, but now I've got something important to say. As you know, I've had my people trying to figure out who put the price on your head, and even I was shocked when they told me. You see, it was Kurt Angle. He figured if it wasn't safe for you, you'd have to leave Raw, which would hurt Raw by taking one of their champions away. But I've since spoken to Eric Bischoff, champ, and you're hereby returned to Raw with a title match this Sunday at Survivor Series.
All right, I admit it. But Mr. McMahon, you're the last person who should criticize someone for being cutthroat. Would you have done any less to me before I came to work for you?
You know, you have a point there.
And it was worth it for this. A signed contract giving me the right to put that man right there in a match representing SmackDown this Sunday at Survivor Series.
You know, he's right. He's got the contract.
Raw's caught between a rock and a hard place.
Because this conflict requires a final resolution, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a six-man Hell in a Cell match for the title.
A cross-brand Hell in a Cell match this Sunday for the title.
And bragging rights. Don't forget that, Cole. SmackDown's gonna show Raw what real superstars are made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Survivor Series live on pay-per-view. I'm good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, and what a spectacle this co-promotion of Raw and SmackDown is going to be.
No doubt about it, JR. Raw and SmackDown superstars trying to survive Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight title.
This ought to be one for the ages. It's not every day that the Raw superstars find themselves in the ring against a SmackDown superstar. You can literally feel the tension in the air. A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler. I
never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I. Nothing's more important than championship gold, and these superstars know that better than anyone. Listen to these fans, JR. They can't get enough of John Cena.
He's cocky for sure, King, but his taunting might come back to haunt him.
That was an incredible move. Now, if he's smart, he won't let him up. He'll keep working that part of the body until it's useless. That's how you win matches.
They're going to do next.
I don't know if there's going to be anything left of these guys by the time they're done. Wow, did you see that?
He did it. By God, he did it. He survived. He retained the title. And he beat both Raw and SmackDown superstars to do it. What a match.
What a great victory for him, JR. And more importantly, what a great victory for Raw. This is a Survivor Series to remember.